A very warm afternoon, a warm welcome to a very warm afternoon to Johor. It is the final match day of Group I in the AFC Champions League, and we've got a winner-takes-all clash. The winner of this match will definitely go through as group winner of Group I. The loser will be eliminated. If it's a draw, then it depends on what goes on in the Ulsan Stadium, just about 30 kilometers over to the east of town. It has been a fascinating and fabulously interesting group. We are now at the end of it, and Johor Darul Ta'zim, they have the lead at the moment, ahead of Ulsan Hyundai on the head-to-head record, because Johor beat them last time out. But Kawasaki Frontale can get up to 11 points, and then they would win their head-to-head if Johor and Ulsan are all square. It can be very, very complicated. The only real thing for the either team here, Johor or Ulsan, is to win. 31 degrees. It is sultry out there. 70% humidity, just precious little wind. It really is a cauldron, and the first 45 minutes is going to be particularly difficult because the sun will still be very much a factor in the play. It's a beautifully appointed stadium. Just looking up overhead, there's clouds. There's one or two thunder clouds not too far away as well, so there might be some respite for the players. But when they get onto the pitch, it is going to be hot, hot, hot. And that might, bizarrely, play into the hands of Ulsan Hyundai, because they have played most of their games at 5 o'clock in the evening. For Johor, all of their games have been in the comparative cool of 10 p.m. So they are going to have to acclimatise, even though this is their home stadium. Even in the league, they don't play that many matches at this kind of 4:45 p.m., 5 o'clock start. Most of the games play at 9 o'clock. Add to that, we have got Ramadan, and several of the players are fasting. I was trying to find out if some of the players have got dispensation to break the fast. I never got a direct answer on that, but several of the players, I suspect, will have been fasting. So that, again, is a disadvantage to Johor. The other disadvantage to Johor is that Ulsan are a top team. They are twice AFC champions, the most recent in 2020. Last year, they reached the semi-finals, largely with this team, and they were only eliminated on a penalty shootout in the semi-finals. So they are a team really, really informed. They are top of the K-League, which was finished before they came to Johor for this AFC Champions League. But then they proceeded to draw their first game, lose to Johor here at this same venue. And that will give Johor confidence, because with the size of Johor's squad, they've been able to rest key personnel, the likes of Shane Lowry, and in particular Nacho Inter, who was rested, put his feet up for the last 2 matches, which Johor have won relatively comfortably. And so we are now all set to see if Johor can create a little bit of history for Southeast Asia, well, for Malaysian football in general. In Southeast Asia, they'll be following the likes of Buram and Wang Tong United and getting into the knockout phases. But for Malaysia, this is new territory. Zafar Rashid looks on, possibly happy that he's not starting in this heat and humidity. Harry Fireman gets the start. And even the fans are taking a little bit of cover. They say 17,000 tickets have been sold. Not all 17,000 are in the stadium just at the moment. Crowds outside, but the boys of Straits will be here, and they will be in fine vocal form. And also the little knot up at the top right of Ulsan fans. They follow the team at the Ulsan Stadium, and it's a growing knot here. There's a Korean community just down the road in the Iskandar part of Johor. So a little bit of home from home for Ulsan. But this is the kind of game that the owner of Johor Darul Ta'zim, TMJ, the Tongka Makota of Johor, built Johor for, built this stadium for, to see if they can compete with the very, very best in Asia. And very few are better than Ulsan Hyundai. Teams all ready to come out. Johor will be confident. They know they have beaten Ulsan very, very recently. Ulsan since then have produced 3 wins in a row, 2 against Guangzhou, and then a 3-2 against Kawasaki 3 days ago. This is what it's all about. Winner takes all. This is the AFC Champions League Group I final match day. We've got Johor Darul Ta'zim in the blue facing Ulsan Hyundai from Korea. Just looking at the face of the players, there's a grim determination on both sets. Nothing is going to give. This could be a feisty start. Ulsan do have the experience as they go down the line. It's a West Asian group of match officials. Let's have a look at the team lineups, and this is Johor Darul Ta'zim. It's about as strong as they can get. They've made 6 changes from the side that defeated Guangzhou. Return of Matt Davis, Shane Lowry, Afiq Fazel in midfield, Nacho Inter in the heart of midfield, the Bear Corbinong down the left-hand side, and also Fernando Forestieri up front. 2 changes from the team that beat Ulsan. Farizal is the recognised #1 goalkeeper. He's back in, having recovered from injury, and Afiq, who's a more stable player, gets the nod ahead of Nazmi Faiz Mansour. Bergson, 6 goals in 5 matches, is the top scorer. 5 of them coming against Guangzhou. And the winner superbly against Ulsan on match day 2. Team lineups, interesting innovation from the organisers. Facing away from the main grandstand as they get the official team photos in. There's Leonardo, who hasn't really sparked his form today so far, just 2 goals. And Jo Hyun-woo, one notable error in the first game to gift an equaliser to Kawasaki, but otherwise he's been pretty strong. This is his 5th appearance in this group match. As the teams break out, the captains are just introduced to each other. Now Abdullah Shakrullah is the vastly experienced Bahraini match official. He's joined by Mohammed Jafar Salman. Zahi Snaid from Qatar and Kamis Mohammed Al-Mari from Qatar is the 4th official. He's the man in the mask just next to Farizal. Farizal and Wondu Jae, who is one of the changes that Ulsan have made from the team that beat Kawasaki. The back 4 is as strong as it can be. Tae Hwan is still an absentee right back, so Seol Young-woo will fill in at right back. All change in midfield, where Wondu Jae and Ko Myung-jin, both vastly experienced, come into the centre of midfield. Leonardo will lead the line with Kazaishvili, 2 goals to his name. The returning Jun Amano and Jun Il-lok in support of Leonardo, the 24-year-old Brazilian. On the bench, Johor can call on the likes of Safiq Rahim or Safar Rashid or even Ramadan Saifullah, should they need goals. Ulsan Hyundai, well, they've got so much on the bench. The likes of Lee Chung-young or Park Chu-young or even Mark Costa, who scored a couple of goals so far in this tournament, both against Guangzhou. This is a final almost in its own right as we compare the 2 goalkeepers. Farizal, the captain, vastly experienced, 35 years of age. Likes the ball at his feet, confident with the ball at his feet. Steely determination as the Brazilians give high fives to each other. Safawi looks on as Arif was holding up proudly the Johorian flag. And we're all just about set. Ulsan in the white. JDT, the home team, in the blue. They'll be happy that a bit of cloud cover has just emerged in the last couple of seconds. It's distinctly cooler, but winner takes all in Group I. Leonardo gets us underway. A 2-time winner, Kim Young-gwon. Into the sunshine. That's easy for Lowry. Little flick down, given away by Afiq. Sharul Saad, the Malaysia international, can pick it up. Here's Lowry. Just clipped. That'll be a free kick against Yun Il-lok. Maybe just an early indication that Ulsan think they might have given Johor not enough respect last time out. Benjamin Moore is the Mexican-born coach of JDT. He's used the resources at his disposal really well this tournament. That might break to Forestieri. Bergson's flick. And a corner kick as Forestieri closed in. Young Myung-bil, a centre-back in his time, Korean international, will not have been impressed with the defending there. First corner early on. Young-woo can knock it out to Oniafik Fazail. Nacho onto Leandro. It's a little bit short, but Arif has got to the byline. Arif Ayman for Bergson! A corner's been given, but it did look like Bergson got the last touch. Corner quickly taken. Arif looks up. Fast start. Forestieri has to go backwards. He's got Corbinong available. And back through to the goalkeeper. Oh, what a chance that was for Bergson de Silva. Arif did superbly, drives it across the face of goal, and Bergson, it's Bergson who gets there. Left foot doesn't angle it properly, comes back the way it came. And for a man in such rich goal-scoring form, that is a big chance early on. Leonardo does well, here's Kazajshvili. Bergson. Nacho is blocked off. Lowry just gets in there. It's hectic in the heart of midfield. Forestieri. Bergson. And again, Bergson de Silva. Got the wrong side of Duje. Duje tugs him back. Referee thinks about a yellow card. He's giving himself plenty of time, and I think he's going to reach to his pocket. It is going to be a yellow card here for Won Do-jae very early on, so a bright old start from Johor Darul Ta'zim. Doesn't like the call. 24-year-old skipper. Bergson's pulled away from him, and it is very much a foul. Catches Bergson's studs as Bergson is falling over. There's nothing the Brazilian can do about that. There's no kick out, his momentum takes him down. It is a foul from behind, it's a yellow card. And some collateral damage collected by Won Do-jae. So Velasquez. "31 yards out. 5 in the wall. Velasquez! What a strike from Leandro Velasquez! Any league, anywhere in the world, this is top draw. The emotions are running high. Leandro Velasquez. 31 meters out, curls it over the wall, and the blue and white net. Oh, what a glorious goal. Here's from behind. It's over the one player who doesn't jump, but that's unstoppable. Now Velasquez sparks that reaction from his coach, Benjamin Moore. immediately looking up towards the executive box, but now back live. Corbin Ong's done well. Nearly given away. Ilok. It's an equaliser. Instantaneous response. And it's Junamano who's got there. The Japanese has responded in the perfect style. JDT didn't clear their lines and Mano was on it in a flash. 2 goals in the first 6 minutes. And maybe Johor let the emotion get too much of them because they were cut open by Yunilok. The cross was not well cleared. Yunilok's pace takes him clear. That breaks, and then Davis only gives it away. Yunilok pulls it back, and that's a fabulous strike. Near post. Farazal gets an arm to it. Not a great clearance from Davis. But boom! Farazal has his angles right, but the power and the pace, too much for him. 1-1. It was just a feeling Johor let the moment of the goal get to be too much for them. They have to regenerate it. That's a bad foul. Comes into the back. Lim Jong-yun. This is definitely a much more physical Ulsan team. And Lim has got his first and final warning from referee Nawaf Abdullah. Fabulous start to the game. 2 quality goals. Farazal will be closed down. Does well. Junamano working really hard. Looking for Bergson. Flag is up for offside against the Brazilian. Ilok. Ilok's broken away. Win it back. Kazaishvili. Velasquez turns. It's a really colourful team at the stadium. Bergson at pace. Fires in towards goal, and Bergson across the face of goal. There wasn't much else on for him, to be fair. It's Bergson. See no more blue shirts anywhere near him. Decent attempt. Approaching the end of Ramadan, and people are getting ready to balik kampung, as they say in Malaysia. Head home to their home villages and home towns. So many of the crowd are dressed up as they would be for the celebrations back home. It's making a very, very colourful spectacle. And the pitch, and on the pitch, it's pretty colourful as well. Arif loses out to Lee Myung-jae. Forestieri, good strength from the Italian, born in Argentina. Davis. Sharrell. Bergson, Forestieri. Lee Myung-jae is there. And that'll be a corner kick. Nacho into Bergson, Forestieri and Lowry in the penalty area. Looking for Shane Lowry. Handed out by Leonardo. Velasquez. Keeper can come and claim. Davis. Arif wins the foul belatedly. Lim Young-jae, experienced left back, getting close to Arif. Saad back to Farizal. Lowry available. Shal wants Corbinong to get involved. There is the London-born Levert Corbinong. Forestieri fast in on Seol Young-woo. Afik brings the ball back. Velasquez. Nacho looks for Bergson. To his keeper, who was wary of a little bobble just in case. Lim Young-jae, such confidence in playing out from the back there. Davis goes through, and Davis will get a talking to here. So a couple of players have had a warning. They've already had one yellow card. Tends to keep his cards in his pockets. Highly experienced match official. Been involved in World Cup qualifiers this year. Well, Leonardo gets there ahead of Shahril Saad. Nacho Inter, toe pokes it clear. Only as far as Lim Young-jae. And Inter clears up. Jung-gun happy to go all the way back to his keeper. Young-woo. Flag is up for offside. Referee plays an advantage because Nacho Incer's found Velasquez in a bit of space. Does find those little pockets, Leandro Velasquez. Here's Arif. Cleverly done from Arif, but Young-jin got there first. Oh, look at this. Junamano is through on goal. Junamano's got support. This is Yunilok. Yunilok left foot. Wide. Worryingly for Johor, Nacho Inter has gone down injured. As we look at the breakaway, Davis does well not to commit. Amano plays in Yunilok just a little bit wider, by which time Shahril Saad has got back. But Yunilok, he's been the difficult one. Amano scored the goal, but Yunilok pace has really caused problems. 30 years of age now. He's played in every match. Nacho Inter. Oh dear. This is worrying. He has to come off because he's been rested for the last 2 games, specifically to keep him available here, and immediately I can tell you there is a change. So Johor, from the highs of taking the lead to the lows of conceding very quickly, and now another low as Hong-won, who's played in his number 6 role. The number 6 comes on in place of Nacho Inter. a bit of a baptism of fire when he started against Kawasaki in the 5-0 defeat for Johor. But now he's got a mountainous task here to replace the injured Nacho Insa. And that is a real blow for Benjamin Mora and Johor. Nathaniel Shilhonwan, young player, signed just this season. Really a scoop because his background is English born, but Malaysia eligible. Oh, what a switch that is to Seol Young-woo. Seol comes inside, Amano's made a great run. Got away from Lowry. Really lively Lowry, and there's 3 in the penalty area. Jun Amano spooned away by Farizal. Gosh, he gets some venom in that left foot, does Jun Amano. Japanese playing for a Korean side. Got to earn your spurs there. Cuts inside Lowry. He is all left foot, but then whoosh. And Farizal, that was on him before he knew it. This will be a great angle to see how quickly it flies off the boot. That's well adjusted by Farizal. Amano's corner. Too high for everybody. Lim Jung-won was the intended target. Forestieri. Sharrell. The best touch. Davis. He's closed down by Kazashvili. He's picked off then. Hongwon loses his first challenge. And Do-won spreads it out wide, but Amano was looking for the ball inside, and Do-won went outside. I can tell you an update from the Larkin Stadium is that Kawasaki Frontale are leading Guangzhou. So the scenario is if Kawasaki win and there's a draw here, Kawasaki would go through. And in the best second place finishers, neither Johor nor Ulsan would be able to make it. That's how the table would stand, but only Kawasaki would go through because results elsewhere tell us that the points dropped amongst these top 3 teams in this group, meaning that they're not really competitive in the second place chart. Needed some real mathematician. Big thanks to Gabe Tan from ESPN.com. He worked out all the permutations. The expectation is that Guangzhou would lose to Kawasaki, so both teams know it's winner takes all. Amano, Leandro, oh, Yunilok was there, Leonardo couldn't stretch. Quick release by Farizal, not the best. Wonduje. Here's Sharrell. A bit of space there for Harry Weimann to run into. Double team, that's the respect the 19-year-old has earned already. Ben Arif doesn't pick up his mind. Kazashvili gets the better of Hongwon. Leonardo, Amano available to his right. Kazashvili to his left, turns back into traffic. Johor got players back now, but Kazashvili looks for Yunilok. Wondu J. Amano eventually gets it. Plays with a certain arrogance, Junamano, as he tries a little nutmeg there through Afik. Hongwon, Lowry, Bergson. Good strength. Afik for Zale. Looks for support. Finds it with Bergson. Nice ball in. Good movement from Bergson. Then he lost out, and Wondu J finds Seol Young-woo. 21 minutes gone. Johor 1, Ulsan 1. Johor with a fabulous free kick from Leandro Velasquez in the 5th minute, equalised less than 90 seconds later by Junamano with a vicious left foot shot. Earlier, Bergson had missed from on the goal line. Since then, possessional stats in favour of Ulsan. As we have a look here at how close this was, oh, the flag would have gone up. Long ball over the top, and Farah's out. Oh, volley's clear. He could have let that one come into his penalty area, but he likes to play outside. Back live. Velasquez. Young-woo. Good pressure from Velasquez. Left a little in there, referee saw that. And again, a little talking to. I like this ref, Nawaf Abdullah Shukrullah. It was clearly a foul. Clearly he's aware of what's going on. It's niggly. So the ref tells Leandro that he's absolutely on top of him. Closes down Kim Young-kwon. Kazajishvili. Ooh, was looking for Young-jin. Young-J, sorry. Flag was up for offside against the fullback. Kei Chin-en was the goal scorer for Kawasaki Frontale. Early goal. Guangzhou lost all 5 of their matches, conceded 23 goals, so not a lot expected from either Ulsan or Johor, that Guangzhou might produce an upset. Really colourful sight. Flag is up for ball going out of play. Arif. He's shown promise down this right-hand side. Corbinong hasn't been able to get forward on the left. Bergson's had a couple of chances, that great chance early on. Kazajishvili sweeps it out to Young-woo. Charles-Sard covers, as Ilok was the intended recipient. Here is Levert Corbinong. Took back that. Referee's played an advantage here. Levert Corbinong was looking for Bergson. Forestieri comes out to Afik. Velasquez in space. Leandro Velasquez, Bergson, Velasquez, Afik! Forestieri is offside. He's offside. They tried to walk the ball in, but Fernando Forestieri denied by the linesman's flag. Oh, Velasquez, Bergson, Afik. There's number 45, it breaks to Velasquez. Oh, he's not, you know, he's not. He's not. The player on the ground, Jung-gun. I can understand precisely why it was given, but when the ball was played, Fernando Forestieri seemed to be on the right side of Lim Jung-gun. No VAR in the AFC Champions League. In the assistant's defence, it was the hand of Lim Jong-un. Leonardo. Amano chases and Farizal snuffs out the danger. Got a great starting position, Farizal, and quick distribution. Finds Levert Corbinon. Looks for Bergson. Great defending. Terrific defending. But Arif Ayman can play it back in. Corner kick, Johor. They're giving this a real go, Johor Darul Ta'zim. This is wonderful defending here. Just look out, Kim Young-jae and Kim Young-kwan, they just close in on Bergson. Then Arif tries to pull it back. Great movement from Forestieri. Fourth corner for Johor. Velasquez left foot, Arif right foot. Pulls it out, Lowry couldn't get there. But the header only comes out as Fernando Forestieri. Hongwon on as a first-half substitute for Nacho Inter. I had assumed Inter had been rested for the last two games. Maybe, just maybe, he was carrying a knock coming into this game. Matt Davis, players taking a bit of respite. The cloud cover is there, so it's a little bit cooler, but it's still 28 or 29 degrees, even hotter down on the pitch. It's a bowl, and it's a fully enclosed bowl, so there's no real escape, no wind that comes through. Arif. Shown great maturity, Arif. Still only 19. Charles Saad. Lowry, closed down by Amano. Really has been busy work, Amano. Now that's the second time that Lim Young-jae has put in a hefty old challenge, and there's a change coming here from Ulsan Hyundai. As we look at the challenge from the left-back Lim Young-jae, the change is going to be Wondu Jae, who was on a yellow card, but he got a knock very, very early on when picking up that yellow card. And his place is going to be taken by Lee Gyu-sung. And immediately the referee decides that this is the appropriate time to let's just take the drinks break. Gives us all a chance just to settle down and look at what's taken place, where Johor have definitely given as good as they've got. They took the lead. Bergson's been busy. He missed that great chance early on after Arif got to the byline. Forestieri's also been busy. Okay, here's the most controversial one. Look at number 45, Fernando Forestieri. When he receives this, is he offside? Well, I tell you what, the boot of Lim is there. The boot and the goalkeeper. And that looks like it's a decision that's gone against Johor. That would have made it 2-1. It would have been Forestieri's second goal of the tournament, although he'd like to claim the one against Guangzhou on match day 1. I don't think he can. Junamano got the equaliser, the Japanese. What a strike, and those fans enjoying it. They've got the brunt of the sunshine, those Ulsan fans, over on the far side. Bali Kampung time. But just to remind you, if it remains like this, and if Kawasaki retain the lead that they have in Guangzhou, only Kawasaki progress to the round of 16 that takes place in August. Young Jay's header. Arif quickly into Forestieri. Helped it over, comes back to the Italian. Good strength from Forestieri, buys the free kick from Ulsan. Not dissimilar from where Leandro scored. In fact, about a yard closer in, just a little bit to the right. Good strength from Fernando Forestieri. A kick to the back of the thigh, clear free kick. Now, could lightning strike twice? Velasquez is over the ball. It's just about 10 yards to the right of where his first free kick came from, but there's an air of expectation around the Sultan Ibrahim Stadium. Velasquez, not this time. Risking the press. They know that Velasquez and Forestieri do close things down very quickly. Leandro, not a renowned goal scorer, but when it comes to the AFC Champions League, a couple of beauties. This one today, one last season in the group stages. Larry joined the club just before last season's group stages, plays it long. Bergson penalised for a little tug back there on Ko Myung-jin. Not a lot in him. Is a foul though. Kim Young-gwon happy to go all the way back to Hyun-woo. Yu-sung. I think Fazel was immediately closing him down. Kim Young-gwon over the top. Charles Sard intercepts. Davis keeps it in. But Kazajshvili comes away with the ball. Arif finds Hong-won. Velasquez. Hong-won. Gives the ball away in a dangerous area. Yonilok. That'll break through to Farizal. Loss of Nacho Inter has cost Johor a little bit of stability at the base of midfield. Nathaniel So Hong-won hasn't got the experience of Nacho and is learning his trade at the biggest stage of his life. Lim Young-jung. Johor happy if it goes long, because Charles Sard can get the better there of Leonardo. Johor pick up the second ball. Arif from Davis. Leonardo slides in and effectively puts off Farizal. Everything at the AFC Champions League is just that little bit quicker. Your touch has to be that sure because the opponents are that much better. They're half a yard closer to you and they're that little bit sharper. That's the big education for Johor. Amano's equaliser. Shane Lowry. Hongwon. Little triangle available. Corbin Ong. Think over the top, doesn't come off. Because the gap is closed, and Amano, if he looks inside, he's got Leonardo. Tracking back was Fernando Forestieri. He's a tricky little player. Here's Amano. Oh, Kazajshvili didn't take the ball with him, but look at the strength of the Georgian. 50-plus caps, certainly knows how to hold on to the ball. Amano. Ilok and Leonardo in the middle. Oh, it's going to break, though, to Youngwoo. Corbin Ong gets there. Kazajshvili. Loses out to Forestieri. A little bit too much pressure from Kazajshvili. He disagrees. Forestieri was always looking for the free kick. Needed the assistance. Into the final 10 minutes of this first half, all square. Johor can feel a little bit aggrieved that they're not ahead. Corbin Ong. Lowry. Velasquez moved it on quickly. Hongwon. It's only a quarter metre short, but at this level, that quarter metre is so important. Bergson skips away from the challenge. Afik. Davis. Arif. Goes down by Yunilok. Young Jae doing good defensive work. Kim Young-gwon and Young Jae. Looks for Kazajshvili. Hongwon this time picks it up. Again, a quarter of a metre the wrong side of Levert Corbin Ong. And then he's just caught out of position as Yunilok drives forward. Foul against Leandro. Just a little hip check from the Argentine. Yunilok, you just feel that on the hip, literally. Just boom. Oh, it's on the inside of the knee, isn't it? Knee on knee. Ouch, ouch. A splendid amphitheatre of the stadium, Sultan Ibrahim, opened in 2020 for this kind of occasion. Kazajshvili. Oh, it's cleverly broken. Leonardo looks out wide. Youngwoo. Lowry. Right position, edge of the 6-yard box. Long ball over the top. Davis has to get there and does. Helped out by Arif, who does his defensive duties admirably. Shahril Saad's header. Lowry, Ilok. Gets it out wide to Seo Youngwoo. Kyusung can only find Corbinong. Johor passes just missing their mark at the moment. And the space for Unilok to run into. Amano! Cheryl Sarr clears. Free kick. Referee blew up just as Lever Corbinong thought he'd been able to break away, and it would have given Johor a 2-on-1. Couple of little decisions, or big decisions actually. Free kick, referee blows his whistle there, and Corbinong then breaks clear. Foul by Lim Jong-yeon. Hongwon. Forestieri. Kim Young-gwon tries to blame the pitch for a bubble. Can't blame this pitch for a bubble. It's like a billiard table, even after 6 matches. Beautifully curated. Gusung. Hongwon steps in. Velasquez just caught by Gusung, and that's going to be a yellow card for Lee Gusung. So he came on to replace Wondu Jae, who picked up a yellow card, and now Lee picks up one. Velasquez wants to play it short to Davis. Velasquez again changes the angle of attack. Hongwon's got Larry to his left and Lever Corbinong further behind. Here is Larry, sweeps the ball in. Velasquez! That would have been a rarity. A Velasquez headed goal. Found space there between Myung Jae and Kim Young-gwon. Possession stats just about equal. Attempts on goal, Johor leading it. Hongwon wins the header. Myung Jae blocked off by Arif. Kazajvili, Seol, Amano unmarked in the middle. Ilok can collect. Ilok looks for Amano, but Larry gets there. Seol Youngwoo takes it quickly. Again, Amano. Forestieri, coolly done. And Larry knocks it long. Velasquez won the first header and then draws a foul. He's clever, isn't he, Andrew Velasquez? Lee Gyu-sung says, I didn't touch him. Velasquez threw himself to the ground. Well, there's a little pull back, so a foul it is. There it is. He's just clawed him back there. Three minutes to add on at the end of this half. That's for the injury to Nacho Inter. Looking for Arif. Hongwon. Corbinong. Forestieri. Nice idea, but too much on it. Ulsan happy enough now just to go in at half-time level. Famous last words, they could ping the ball around. Seoul kept it in. Corbin Ong has to be careful. Hongwon was available. They do keep making these little angles for each other, Johor. Little triangles, and then Forestieri can spin it out wide. Arif can maybe run at Lee Myung-jae. Tries to get to the byline, Arif Ayman. Lee Myung-jae's too much nous for that. Arif never really looked confident there. Velasquez. More trickery from Leandro Velasquez, who scored a stunning free kick in the 5th minute to give Johor a fabulous start. But they conceded very, very quickly as Velasquez goes by Kazajshvili. That's his 4th attempt on goal. Was a little bit ambitious to try and beat any goalkeeper, never mind a goalkeeper of the quality of Jo Hyun-woo from this kind of range. Velasquez has got a fabulous goal to his name. Leonardo wanted the throw-in, doesn't get it. Somehow blames the 4th official for that. Really good half of football in which Johor Darul Ta'zim, champions of Malaysia, have shown that they are the equal of Ulsan Hyundai in the first 45. Bergson missing a glorious opening early on. Farazal having to make a couple of decent saves, but it was Leandro Velasquez who scored a stunning free kick in the 5th minute to give Johor the lead. But very, very quickly equalised by Junamano with an equally thumping left footer in at the near post of Farazal Malias. Johor had a goal disallowed. It looked like it was very harshly disallowed, but at half-time, it is all square in a match neither can really afford to draw. Both need to win. It's Johor 1, Ulsan Hyundai 1. A very warm welcome back to our coverage of the AFC Champions League. Warm reception for the players, the Johor players, as they return for their final 45 minutes of group action against an Ulsan Hyundai team who have found Johor a stubborn opponent. 1-1 it is at half-time. Faraz Al-Malias beaten by Junimano's 6th-minute goal, barely a minute after Leandro Velasquez had fired in a superb free kick to give Johor a lead. Later on, Johor lost through injury the influential Nacho Insa, and also had a goal for Fernando Forestieri, disallowed controversially, it looks like, from replays. But we are 1-1. Significantly, in the other match taking place in this group, Kawasaki Frontale, they lead Guangzhou by a 0-0, which means all three teams are level on points with 11. So you go into a little mini-league and results between those three teams if the points are level. And you'll find Kawasaki are top, and Kawasaki would qualify, and neither Johor nor Ulsan would qualify. There is much at stake in this second 45 minutes. Good crowd of near 17,000 on hand to see if Johor can create a little bit of history for Malaysian football. No Malaysian team has made it into the knockout stages of the AFC Champions League since it reverted to this name in 2002, and we are underway in the second half. Johor in the blue and white, going right to left. Conditions are much cooler now. Ulsan in the all-white know that they need a victory. They are expected to progress in this group. And the fact they have been taken down to the final 45 minutes says a lot about the performance of JDT, who beat Ulsan on match day 2 of the 6. Quick run through the lineups. Hyun-woo in goal for Ulsan. Cheong-gu at right back, Jong-gun and Young-gwon at centre back, Lee Myung-jae at left back. Lee Myung-jae doing the closing down. Midfield of Lee Gyu-sung, who is on a yellow card, and Ko Myung-jin. This will break out to Velasquez, Forestieri. Bobinong will chase, but Young-woo has got strength. Young-woo, the front four for Ulsan. Young Ilok, the number 7, who's really been a threat to Johor. Junimano, who scored the goal. Valerie Kazajspili, who's always looked dangerous, and Leonardo. His referee, the only referee now, Abdullah, says there's a it's gone off Leonardo. So Johor have possession. Cleverly done. Velasquez. Might break to Arif Ayman. Arif's cross is blocked by the experienced Myung-jae. Kazajspili under pressure from Davis. Myung-jae plays it down the line, but out of play. Johor have got Faraz Al-Malias in goal. I'll break off because, oh, the referee set play on as Arif Ayman went to ground. And now at the other end, there's a mistake. Ilok drives in on goal. Young Ilok. But the ball had gone out of play for a throw-in. Oh. Two big decisions. One for Ulsan, one against Ulsan. There's the appeal for a penalty at one end. Back live, Yunilok breaking away down the left-hand side. Davis for company. Little back heel doesn't work, and Forestieri, his back heel finds Bergson deep in his own half. Those two do a lot of defensive work. You don't often see it in domestic football, but Forestieri and Bergson working their socks off today. Velasquez. Looks for Arif. Bergson picks up the second ball off Young Guam. Velasquez. Bergson. Off-target effort from Bergson de Silva. 6 goals so far. He scored the winner against Ulsan into this net on match day 2 with 10 minutes to play. Genuinely two-footed, but his balance wasn't right on that occasion. Leonardo wants the foul against Lowry. Referee happy to let it go on. Bergson finds Leandro. Bergson again. Forestieri. Leandro Velasquez. Wants width. Finds Afik. Forestieri just blocked off by Kim Young-Kwon. Myung Jin. Out to Myung Jae. Kazajsvili, change of boots for Kazajsvili at half-time. Cho Young-woo. Young Jin, 34-year-old. He's the steady Eddie in midfield. He'll let Lee Gyu-sung do all the forward running. Gun. Kim Young-kwon. Oh, that's awkward. Awkward. And a gift of a corner. That was closing down from Forestieri. Swing and a miss from Hyun-woo. Forestieri. Perpetual motion, Fernando Forestieri. A scary moment for Hyun-woo, who has won international caps, but in this tournament hasn't looked the most secure. Just see how Forestieri, though, closed him down ever so quickly. And again, Il-lok is there, the press from Johor. As we go into early evening, it's cooling down a little bit. 6 minutes played in this second half as Velasquez. A little bit more magic from the Argentine. Escapes from 2 and wins the foul. He's got a whole showreel of his skills. Kazajsvili catches the ankle. This was a showreel of the ability to make the referee know that you're being clipped. Right, this is interesting. Lowry is up, Charles Sard is up, Lubert Corbinong is up. Only Matt Davis has been left guarding Faraz Al-Malias. John Gunn does well. Going to get at least 2, possibly 3 changes for Ulsan in a moment. There's too much on that from Hongwon. He wanted Corbinong to be heels on the touchline. Johor and took you through their team. They've got Faraz Al in goal, back 3 of Davis, Charles Sard and Shane Lowry. Midfield 5, Arif on the right, Afik, Hongwon and Velasquez through the middle. Corbinong on the left. Il-lok. Forestieri and Bergson up front. Breaks out to Amono! Good save. Young-woo. Comfortable save. Junamano has got plenty of power here. Look at him unmarked on the edge of the box. Plenty of power in it. Farzal couldn't hold it. But the second ball, when it came out, far more comfortable from that kind of distance. It's a sweet ball, does Junimano. Farzal always was a good outfield player. Even before it became trendy, he loved to play outfield. A bit of nonsense between Seoul and Corbinong, referee. Again, it's great, he just talks to his players. Triple change from Ulsan. Triple change. Won Sang comes on. Lee Chung-young comes on. And the energetic Park Young-woo will come on into the heart of midfield. We'll work out exactly who's gone off, but certainly Ko Myung-jin is one of the replacements. So real energy for Young-woo in particular in the heart of midfield. Now then, Arif Ayman, chance! Davis has got two in the middle. Looks for Bergson, who again is expertly defended. Corbinong. Blocked off by Won Sang, who's again got bags of pace. So the replacements, Myung-jin went off, Amano went off, and Yun Il-lok went off. Here's how it breaks to him. Goes out round the outside. Look at the defending, that's excellently done. Getting back was Lee Myung-jae. Maybe pushed just a little bit wide. Was it a shot? Was it a cross? Doesn't really matter. There was so many white shirts back. Kazajishvili will take the number 10 role that Amano had earlier on. Leonardo, clever the way he just leans into Sharul Saad and then spins off the contact. The experienced Lee Chung-won and Won Sang will provide the width now. Kazajishvili through the middle. Kawasaki still lead 1-0. Lowry's got to get there. And does. Matty Davis. Arif Ayman. Arif just pulled back there by Myung-jae, and that'd be a foul. I'm wondering if there's going to be anything more from the referee. No, I was just seeing it as a straight foot race, no yellow card. Well, that's a couple of little fouls now by Myung-jae. Arif, he's got away from him, not once but twice. Myung-jae has pulled him back. Corbinong closed down, and then a foul by Bergson. Pushed by Young-woo. A little bit of theatrics from Bergson de Silva. And I don't think, Nawaf is not going to fall for that. I do like this referee so far. What is it with football? It makes players do that. Myung-jae. Jong-gyum back to his goalkeeper. Davis there ahead of Leonardo. Young-woo and Won Sang. Young-woo's made a great run. Wansang might break. Oh, Leonardo took it off from Wansang. Lee Chung-yong it was, sorry, who was breaking down the left. Cuts inside, cuts inside. Now Johor brave enough to play out from the back as Lowry hoisted forward for Corbin Ong. Hong-won. This player could make all the difference, Young-woo. Well, he's given the ball away there to Matty Davis. Arif. Bergson's making ground in the centre. Arif, again double-teamed. Looks for Velasquez. One magic from Velasquez here. Finds Forestieri. His touch lets him down. Kazajshvili locked off. Hong-won adapted to the game. Nathaniel Seo Hong-won on for Nacho Inter. Big shoes to fill. There is Hong-won. Afik Fazale. Shalsard. Lowry. Real press coming in from Ulsan, and Johor happy to play around it. Well played, Johor and Bergson. 1-2 touch football. Arif. Velasquez. Oh, it's not far away. Leandro Velasquez has scored one stunner, and he's barely a foot away here. He is loving this company. It's his 5th attempt on goal. Scored with a first. Love to see from behind how far away that is. It's not far. It's always fading away. And Kyung-woo, I think if it is on target, he might get there. But it's barely a foot away. An hour played. Davis back to Sharulsad. Kazajshvili closed him down. Something has to give, because Kawasaki's still Lee Guangzhou. A draw, if that's the case, suits neither team. They must win. And both have a reputation for scoring a lot of goals late on. Ulsan in the K-League scores something like 50% of their goals in the last half hour of games. Johor similar in the MFL, Malaysian Football League, or Malaysian Super League, I should say, MSL. Here's Seo. Yusung. Forestieri. Velasquez. Lowry's in, but look at that from Kazajshvili. Great strength. Forestieri flies in with a challenge, but the handball goes against Ulsan. Lee Chung-yong. Tackles flying in left, right and centre. Kazajshvili, as Forestieri proves that he's really up for it, and then the decision goes against Chung-yong. Me, he says. Farizal's flicked forward. Arif tries to pick up the pieces. Young-woo cleverly out. To Chen Yong. Leonardo's done brilliantly. Oh, has the flag stayed up? Yeah, he's offside. On one side, just couldn't keep himself onside. And there's a yellow card for Lebert Corbinong for an earlier challenge. Wow, you've got to have eyes everywhere. And this fella is very much in control of things. It's been an outstanding performance to date from the referee. Wansang just couldn't delay his run. Jong-Young prevents the corner. Matty Davis. Guangzhou still frustrating Kawasaki. It remains only 1-0 there. Moving on. Young Woo's there. Moving on, lets that run out for a throw-in for JDT. Young Woo once again. Here's Velasquez. Forestieri. That'll go out for a corner kick. Bergson, Forestieri, Velasquez piling the pressure on. Confirmation of the yellow card for Lever Corbinong earlier on. Bergson couldn't get there. Corbinong will pick up the second ball. Lowry at the back post. Lowry gets there, but Young Woo intercepts, and suddenly we've got a 4-on-3 here. Kazajshvili, can he keep it in? The answer, sadly for Ulsan, is no. Across the face of goal. Really difficult angle. Sometimes you're better crossing from that kind of position. Young Woo into his namesake Young Woo. Well, he's not had the influence I think his coach Wang Byung-go thought he would have. Saved him for the energy. And Safai Rashid is preparing to come on for the Malaysian 8-time champions. Corbinong's long throw doesn't find out Jong-Yeon. Hong-Guan's done well. Wins the free kick off Kazajshvili. Well, it's an interesting change. It's an attacking change. Safawi on for Afik Fazale. Brave. I'm wondering if it means a change of formation as well. Safawi's gone to the right, Arif has come to the left, which means Lever Corbinong might just drop back as a more regular left back. So that change has come with a quarter of the game to go. And a place in the round of 16 up for grabs for Ulsan, familiar territory. For Johor, well, virgin territory. Safawi's first involvement is to concede a free kick. Shalsad. Shogun eye on the ball, did well. Leandro won it back, Corbinong. Pushed into a cul-de-sac, closed down by Youngwoo. There's Youngwoo. Mark, onto Seoul. Lee Gyu-sung. Playing himself into the game, Park. Kim Young-kwon, look at the space allowed. Oh, the fullback, Kim Young-jae has got through and got a cross in. That's eluded both Won-sang and Leonardo. But that's the left back coming through. Gets the better of Shalsad. Just too high. Leonardo was perfectly positioned. That's loose. Fatigue will kick in. Final 20 minutes. Desperation may kick in. Kazashvili. Here's the Georgian. Such strength, Kazashvili. Shalsad eventually gets the tackle in, but not before it barged through two challenges. Still got the ball. Youngwoo onside. Forestieri does well. Not once, but twice. Corner kick. Change. Ulsan bringing on Mark Costa, the 25-year-old Hungarian, although not yet. They're going to wait till after the corner kick. There's Youngwoo getting to the byline. It's a big scrap between Forestieri and Leonardo. Corner comes in. Tell you what, Park got in the midst of three Johor players there. Costa will be coming on, but for whom? Nobody yet. Hongwon. Velasquez closed down. That's what Youngwoo was brought on to do. Hassel and Harry, and maybe forced turnovers in the Johor half. Harry Feynman against Seoul. Bit of a cul-de-sac. He's got Corbinong available. Still got the ball. Kim Young-kwon does well. Seoul completes the clearance on one side, only out as far as Hongwon. Davis. Shalsad. Full twists and turns. Forestieri, all power. Velasquez, all tricks. Davis has an attempt which is ambitious and off target. So, Rabri Kazashvili is the fifth change for Ulsan. Mark Costa, big, strong number 9. Number 99 to play alongside Leonardo, with two wingers either side. Time is ticking for both these sides. Here's the Davis effort, long way out. Shalsad's header, Costa. Outside again. Leonardo runs into his man, and a drinks break. It's the final option, the final chance for the coaches. Just have a little word. What words of inspiration can be produced? Guangzhou are still trailing against Kawasaki. These goals coming early in this match. Johor with a fabulous Velasquez strike. Here it is. Beautiful free kick. Over the wall and into the corner. But the emotion of that celebration momentarily distracted Johor. And within a minute, Junimano was down the other end, powering this past Farizal Malias. No real chance for Farizal. The Japanese since been substituted. Velasquez has subsequently tormented them. Has Leonardo got a final say? Johor had a goal disallowed for Fernando Forestieri midway through the first half. The boys of Strait still keeping up their noise. Colourful, colourful, colourful. En route home for Bali Kampung. The Ulsan fans still flying the flag. This is a group that is going down to the final minutes of the final game. Real credit to the three main contestants. Guangzhou have been the cannon fodder. Final 15 minutes of a fascinating group. The round of 16 in August is the prize. Nearly 18,000 on hand to watch this. Costa. Mistake. Lowry stretches and maybe drives forward the man from Perth. Onto Arif. Very much Malaysian. Looks for Bergson. It's actually Safawi who got the header. Hongwon. Leonardo, little barge on Velasquez. Hongwon looks out on his feet, the young Englishman, or the young English-born Malaysian, I should say. Now he's just realises it's our possession. Davis resists the chance just to throw the ball in. Nathaniel Shio Hongwon. Corbinong. Referee plays advantage. Arif Ayman. Bergson! What a block from Kim Young-kwon. And a foul by Velasquez. Bergson saw the posts in front of him. Cynical challenge by Wonsong. Arif played on. Great defending. Corbinong can't keep the ball in play. Gets up wearily to his feet, Levert Corbinong. Ulsan, the experienced campaigners, being taken right to the line, right to the limit. Lowry versus Costa. Lowry wins it, but picked up by Park. And Wonsong cannot keep it in play. Kawasaki still lead 1-0 against Guangzhou. That would be enough. If this is a draw, that's enough for Kawasaki. That would be, oh, a remarkable about turn. So we have a look at the earlier chance for Bergson. Gets into place. Kim Young-kwon shows all his experience, though, gets everything in the way. Velasquez feeds it through. Bergson says to my feet, not into the space. Look, the clever little pass. Davis into Safawi. Not got into the game, but gets the rub of the green there. Hong-won back to Farizal. Given away by Charles-Sard. Leonardo was looking for it, but great recovery by Hong-won. "11 minutes on the clock. Something has to give." Jung-yeon flicked on. Young-jae. Won-sung and off Corbin-ong. Just a ball looped into the penalty area by Young-jae. Farizal misread it, got back quickly. Corbin-ong misjudged it, made the block. Four in the penalty area, two attacking it. Jung-young's ball in. Costa, header back in. Free kick as Farizal is caught by Leonardo. Costa won the first header. Kim Young-kwon then headed it in, but the flailing leg of Leonardo closely marked by Matty Davis. Arif can't get there because Seoul can. Charles-Sard. Corbin-ong. 9 minutes remain. Arif Ahmed, two in the penalty area if he can get a cross in. Waits for support. Forestieri. Tries too much, Arif. And Won-sung can clear. Costa. Foul against Hong-won. Great credit to that young player. Nathaniel Seo Hong-won was thrust into the limelight in a really, really big game. Yes, he played against Kawasaki and Guangzhou. Lowry wins another header, helped on by Hong-won. Velasquez, Bergson. Hong-won, Forestieri. Velasquez, slightly raised, although the head was very low from Jung-yeon. Little nonsense off the ball as Leandro Velasquez, as we just watched the replay, Leandro Velasquez has hit the turf and the merest of contacts from Park. There's a yellow card out, or is it more? Leandro and Park both getting a yellow card because that's been kind of simmering. Park Young-woo picks up yellow and a change. Ramadan Saifullah on for a tiring Levert Corbin-ong. Ramadan will operate on the left. Arif switches back to the right. Safawi moves further forward. Well, there was the little nothing. There was a flick of the wrist. Back live though. Bergson not on the same wavelength. Davis helps it through to Arif. 6 minutes on the clock. Arif finds Davis. Velasquez. Hongwon. Velasquez. Space for Forestieri. Loose pass for Ramadan Saifullah. Ramadan gets a corner. Oh no, it's gone out for a throw-in. Fresh legs for Ramadan. Nicely played to Hongwon. Trying to feed it into Bergson. Now here's a danger. Jung Young can look at the pacey of Wonsang. Wonsang lets the ball run. Still 1-0 Kawasaki. As it stands, Kawasaki go through. As it stands, Lowry. Costa. Clever. Velasquez. Nice triangles from Ulsan. Looks for Leonardo. Breaks away from the Brazilian. Jung Young. Two in the penalty area for Jung Young. Holds on to the ball. Myung Jae. And Wonsang helps it back in. Lowry knocks it back out. Saifullah will try and keep it alive. 4 minutes on the clock. Saifullah did well, and then that's a foul by Forestieri. Dives into the challenge, a tired-looking challenge on Lee Chung-young. Sorry, on Wonsang. And a yellow card for Forestieri. Well, the game started with a wonderful free kick. Is it going to end with one? Costa's left foot. Lee Gu-sung, right foot. Time is ticking while they're planning this free kick. And Mark Costa, the Hungarian, certainly has a big responsibility. Park's also there. Costa! Little flick off the wall that did its job. If Guangzhou were to get an equaliser, Johor, a point would be enough. Lee Chung-young's corner. Bergson's header. Forestieri, the break is on. Arif Ayman, he's got Safawi to his left. Arif Ayman. It's over Safawi, but Ramadan can keep it alive. Plenty of Ulsan players back. Ramadan's cross! Header from Velasquez. Comfortable for the goalkeeper. Now we've got a 6-on-5 break the other way. Attack versus defence. The ball is overhit. Farizal will want to get it down forward, but Bergson is down injured. Not now, Bergson, not now. Fernando Forestieri is saying to his Brazilian teammate, get up, get up, get up. Here's the ball in. Velasquez couldn't put any power on the header. Comfortable save. Good ball in from Ramadan. He's performed wonders with his team. He's used multiple resources. 30 seconds plus time added on. A winner required. Bergson's flick. Forestieri. Cleared by Kim Young-Kwon. Davis in first. Velasquez thinks of a shot. Velasquez puts it out to Ramadan Saifullah. Saifullah! Fabulous save. Clawed away by Jo Jung-won. Mora falls to his knees. 18,000 fans urge Johor on. Cleared easily. 2 minutes of time to add on. Now there's a break at the other end. Davis has got to get there, and does. Farizal hoists it forward. 1-1 is not enough for either side. Davis keeps it alive. Hong-won. Forestieri. Ramadan. Bergson in the middle. Safawi wants it short. Ramadan Saifullah runs into a cul-de-sac. Safawi! Post! Forestieri! Offside! Safawi Rashid hits the inside of the post. Oh, so close. So cruel. Oh, Johor. So unlucky. We're into time added on for injuries. There's not a lot left. Now then, Ulsan, he hits the post. Ulsan denied. Seconds to go. It could have gone either way. Chung Yong's corner. Cleared by Bergson. Last chance for Johor. Chance is on. Oh, it's going to be knocked back in. Bergson got to control it. Hoists it forward. 60 seconds. Players out on their feet, they've given everything. Won Song, chased by Ramadan, no free kick. Velasquez, who's got the energy? Velasquez loses possession. Hoisted forward, surely offside. It is indeed. 30 seconds on the clock. Farizal urges his team forward. Last chance. Ulsan looks spent. Johor looks spent. Both have hit the post. Lowry's header. Chance at the far post for Safawi. And Forestieri. Still alive. Forestieri to goal for Johor. Aaron Fireman. It's been turned in. And Johor Darul Ta'zim are through to the round of 16. It's an own goal after the cross from Ali Fayman. Bedlam! Bedlam! You wouldn't believe it. It's Park who is there as the cross comes in. Park knows Forestieri's behind him, and an own goal by Park Young-woo. And Johor have won with the last kick of the game. A double over Ulsan. 2 goals to 1. Last kick of the match. And Bedlam ensues. Not a great punch. Alif kept it alive. Myung-jae wanted the free kick, didn't get it. Oh, it's a beautiful sight for Johor. It's devastating for Ulsan. And the final whistle's gone. And Johor Darul Ta'zim have qualified for the round of 16 in the most astonishing manner. An early goal from Velasquez, quickly equalised by Amano. A disallowed goal for Forestieri. Both teams hit the post in injury time. Safari, and then Wansang, and then finally, look at what it means to turn to the coach of Johor. The own goal with the last kick of the game by Park Young-woo. Oh, football, football, football. Johor through. They won it by 2 goals to 1. Astonishing.